As a student, I've always known that climate change is a problem, as it can make the lives of many living creatures on Earth harder. But the question is not what it is, but what caused it. Most scientists believe that the cause of climate change is us humans. But how do we know that? Over the past century, we humans have studied the atmosphere and the Earth. It is due to these scientific endeavors that we now have pieces of evidence and knowledge to understand and explain the climate change that we are experiencing right now. Compounds or gases present in the atmosphere can absorb radiation. One group of these compounds is what we call greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases act as a blanket to Earth, as it prevents the radiation from exiting into space, making the global temperature perfect for life. However, we humans have learned to harness an energy source that the Earth hid within itself in the oceans: carbon. We burn carbon to create energy, making transportation, electricity, and other modern technology possible. When we burn carbon, it produces a greenhouse gas called carbon dioxide, which then adds up into the atmosphere. Since the start of the Industrial Revolution, we humans have burnt a lot of carbon and emitted a vast amount of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. This results to a change in temperature, precipitation, and other natural phenomena. The way I like to think about it is that as we increase the greenhouse gases, the blanket will become thicker. And the thicker the blanket, the hotter the object that it covers will be. And in this case, the Earth. Given all of these facts, it seems that we can conclude that humans are the cause of climate change. However, it doesn't end there. We only took into account greenhouse gases as a variable to the increase in temperature. But there are a lot of other variables that are possible to increase the global temperature. We have landed on the attribution problem. To prove that our hypothesis is true, we need to conduct experiment by relating natural and man-made variables to their ability to change the global temperature through their radiative forcing. We calculate the change in temperature that the variables can individually induce given their amount at a certain time. We know the concentration or amount of some variables even thousands of years ago through the use of climate proxies or clues embedded within ice cores and oceans. We then have to create calculations and predictions relative to the patterns of change in temperature at a certain time range. These are numerical models. By creating numerical models for natural and man-made variables and individually comparing them to the actual or observed temperature, we can then point out which of the two is the primary cause of the global climatic shift. By doing this, we found out that man-made variables are in sync with the data of observed temperature, proving that humans are the cause of climate change. So in the end, we humans can't deny the fact that we induce climate change, as the data clearly shows that it's us. Through the use of facts, data, and numerical calculations, we know that humans are the very likely cause of climate change.